Yeah. Which question? Yeah.
Oh, see you.
We're getting older, come on.
Oh, hi. Hi, people.
Your people around there? Is that what it's called? So you just came up to talk to your people?
I'm just here.
Yes. Okay, as you should be.
I need to ask a question. Yes.
It's an idea.
Yes. What was your craziest but interesting thing that you had to sign for a fan?
The weirdest, but craziest, but interesting thing that I had to sign for a fan?
Yes.
No, I don't tend to sign body parts. I just don't. I think it's weird. I have tattoos, so you've got to be careful as well. When you sign body parts, people get a tattoo, so you'll be ready. What's the weirdest thing I've ever had signed? Oh, a dead cat.
Nice!
From Battlestar. Quite cool. If you watch Battlestar, you understand. And I signed my dead cat. It's not real. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's no fun when I tell the truth, is it? Go on. What's your question? Hurry up.
If Crowley had a theme song, what do you think it would be?
We already did that one. I was in charge of it. Mr. Crowley would be a good theme song, would it not?
Hell yeah!
Go to the back of the line and wait, and then think of a much better question than that. Good God, guys, this is terrible. I come all the way to San Francisco. I flew all the way around the world to be here. And this is what I get.
We love you!
We love you! Of course you love me. What's not to love? Good gravy. You love me too. Shut up, you. Go on. You can stand up if you want to. Oh, she can definitely stand up. Give her a boost.
Before I ask you my question, can you please say cardio?
No.
Out of all the shows you guest starred on, what was your favorite?
See, now you actually look at the
Doctor.
The point of this is, hey, I'm talking to you. Good God. Show them respect. My favourite, that's the thing. I have been lucky enough to do stuff that I love to do. It's genuinely, yeah, it's been the case most of the time. A couple of things I didn't enjoy. A couple of things made no sense whatsoever. So I'm just turning the guitar down there. But the truth of the matter is this: the stuff that you guys generally enjoy is the stuff that I generally enjoy, and it's always been that way. So I've been lucky enough to do a lot of shows that I truly love, and I love a lot of characters. Anyone watch the People's Choice Awards?
Yeah.
Did you see the clip of me and Matt Butler? See, that was a show I like doing. It wasn't too fun. What was my show? A lot of people who chose that, apparently. Yeah, no, pretty much everything I've been. Yes?
If you had 3 wishes that could be granted, what would you wish for?
No experience on Doctor Who? It was wonderful, it was a great time. I think probably the pinnacle of the new series. I think that season 5, season 6 was probably the best time I think I've seen in the Hooniverse in a very long time. Best writing, interesting stuff going on. Great series. Yeah? Who? What? Hey, you need to see one of these people that endlessly clings onto the past. They're going to endlessly cling onto the past. That's all right. Hey. Okay, enough now. You know you can speak, but if you're really brave, you stand in the line.
Crowley did on the show was just redesign pelts where everybody had to wait time internally. I want to know what you would do as a king of hell besides torture.
Well, I kind of am the king of hell, so I get to fulfill all of my fantasies in the show. This is the what if scenario. It was funny, it was Ben who created Crowley, also wrote that episode with Helping the Line. And it wasn't until I pointed out to him, he directed it, because I was trying to point out to him, I said, you didn't realise they were all going to think it's a convention. I realised. Well, it's pretty much what hell is at a convention. It's true. It's well spotted. I like the intro, guys. Playing the king of hell or being the king of hell? I don't know. It's a very stressful job being the king of hell, apparently. Crowley has a lot of problems that arise from the fact that if everyone would just do as he said, life would go so much better. I think actually season 10 is going to unfold in a way that you're going to see the problems that he really has being the king of hell. What do you think of Crowley's mother? Scottish beat.
What?
She has a deep voice. Again, go step. What?
Out of all the dead people on Supernatural, who do you think should be alive the most alive?
What? Who should be alive again?
Yeah.
Who should come back?
Yeah.
They should all come back. Except for Lucifer. Bobby? Oh, for God's sakes, how many times can he kill a guy and keep bringing him back? We can have Kevin back. And the trickster. And Ash. Right?
Ellen and Joe.
As I said, everybody. Which is, trust me, I've tried. Right? I believe me. No, the best line ever that I've ever uttered in the entire series is, where's your moose? That started this whole thing. And it's never stopped. That's an insult. Moose, squirrel. No one in the history of torture has been tortured with torture like the torture you've been tortured with. Which kind of annoys me because it ends with a preposition. It's kind of cool. But that's, there's loads of them. There's loads of fun things to say. My bathing darling. You okay now? You sound really shaky. See, it's a good way to move furniture. Who's that? Is that your mum? Mumsy. Hello, Mumsy. Next! Another one dead. Just killed another one.
First of all, you're my favorite character.
What?
You're my favorite character on the
Of course I am.
And if you couldn't be Crowley, who would you be?
If I couldn't be Crowley, who would I be? What character would I be? Probably Lucifer. Or I could be Castiel and show him how it's done properly. I mean, let's be nice, but his Castiel's a bit wussy. I like Steve. 3 months is just not.
what person inspired you?
Well done. Any men here? That's an interesting percentage. Some hands went down, which is scary. That could be really interesting. Not the demographic I was expecting. So that's a new gender. Men, women, men who've read Princess Bride. Hey,
Hey, Fergus.
don't ever call me Fergus. One, I'm not Fergus. Two, Fergus MacLeod was some little Scottish person that is not the magnificence you see before you.
If you could...
Okay, let's just skip straight on that. I'm talking, but she's not listening.
Would you play the Doctor if it meant you couldn't play Crowley anymore?
What?
Would you play the Doctor on Doctor Who if it meant you couldn't be Crowley anymore?
Well, I can't play the Doctor, can I? Because I'm counting. That's silly. I've got my own character. I'm quite proud of character. I wouldn't want to be the Doctor. The Doctor's the Doctor. Terrible. Kids these days. Go on.
If you could possess one person in the world, who would you be?
Her. I could possess one person in the world. I could possess them all. The King of Hell, I win. Sit there. Silly question. Go on. Actually, you know, Misha would look much better with that hair. Go on.
Hello, you beautiful man.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Hello, you beautiful man. Well, hello, you beautiful girl. Go on.
I'm thanking you for your support a month back with the bullying that was happening to a lot of us in the fandom, and I just want to say thank you for supporting.
I think, I'm going to have to say something, but I think it's really important to remember something. One has to be careful of making something bigger than it is. One also has to be careful of not diminishing things that are very important. People's health, sanity, and happiness. So there's a fine line to be walked between saying everybody needs to sort of try to stay away from the drama of it as much. And the other side of that is, of course, is that there is nothing more serious than people who want to hurt, or do hurt, or feel hurt. As far as I'm concerned, self-harming is not acceptable in any shape or form. I understand it. It's not something I think I've done. In a way, there's other versions of it. I guess I'm a recovering alcoholic, so I'm 25 years sober. 25. Hundreds of friends who are survivors of all sorts of unspeakable, awful actions. Some of them are by their own hand, and some by others. And the common thread, I know, I didn't invent this, I just try to pass it on a little bit, is that it's very difficult to hurt yourself in that way when you're in touch with other people. So you have to let other people love you. You have to let other people in. You have to talk. You have to say a little bit of how you feel. If you're hurting, you have to talk about it. That's the rule. And if you write you're going to harm or you're going to do that stuff, I warn you, you're going to have to start talking to other people too. You can't make me responsible for whether you hurt or not. It's not fair on me. Okay? So what I loved about what was written in the fandoms, the most positive thing I saw in all of that was that fans in the responses started talking to each other. And that to me is what makes fandom so perfect. And that's what we are. We're a group of people all trying to, get through our crazy lives with our ups and downs and illnesses and friends' illnesses and everything else. But harming and bullying and all the things that come in. I got to tell you, it's hard to do, but I feel sorry for bullies too. I feel just as equally sorry for bullies as I do for those who harm. Because it's all, we don't know what the root causes are of anybody's pain. We don't. We never know. But fandom is something that's beautiful and sacred. It's about love. It's not about hurting anybody or hurting yourself. You know, and if you're a true fan, it's about putting your hand out, not making a fist. Right? Without talking to somebody else. You understand me? Yes. You understand? You all agree? You'll promise, right? You'll promise if you feel that, and you feel that things are desperate, and things are that, and you're that lonely, and you're that sad, you promise you'll talk to somebody else, right? Yeah. That's all I care about. Thank you. I'll follow that with a question. Not heavy or anything.
When you were about my age or even younger, what did
I was never your age. How old are you?
12.
12? Aww.
What did you want to do when you were older?
I was a drummer. I wanted to make music and tell stories. That's all it was. That's what I wanted to do. And that's what I did. I made music and told stories. And now, guess what? I make music and tell stories. I've never really grown up. I landed in Sydney about a week ago, and when I landed, there was a group of girls there who brought me a salad. I was like, well, it's having fat. But somebody who had taken me through from the airline said, like, doesn't that bother you that there are people there? And I was like, oh, you don't understand. That's the only reason why I do what I do. It's not so you'll bring me salads, but I'll say something else. Jensen once told me he made the mistake of saying he liked jelly bears. But you know, 5,000 pounds of jelly bears, okay. But the truth of it is, it's what I get paid to do something I love doing. It's the most extraordinary thing in the world. I mean, I do it anyway, and I have done it anyway before I ever got paid for it. But to be paid for it is remarkable. And it's the most fascinating thing to have, you know, as I said, I've said this so many times, I've said it before, I make television with my friends, and we sit around and talk about how brilliant we are, and sometimes we think we're amazing. But you're not there. You guys aren't there, right? And then, you know, it goes through this incredible process with these people with all their love and all their heart and all their passion. The wonderful post-production people, the wonderful people, everybody, the people that, you know, forget the people that produce and make the piece and go from writing and inception into, hold on a second. Intruder alert! Intruder alert! These people, you know, the incredible inception of it into the we do it, and then there's this second piece of it which is so magical, which is the post-production process, where people take the sound and add music and they add all sorts of things to this incredible experience. And then we put it together and we hand it over to you. And we don't come to your house and watch it with you. You know, we'd love to, but it takes a long time. Everybody's house? You'll still be watching season 1, episode 3. But the truth of it is this, is that when we come to a place like this, and you share your love of what we do with us, it completes that circle. It's the same as this. This is what I do. I do this. This is what I do. I get to come here and talk to you and look at you and see your smiles and mess with your heads and screw with you and tell you to go sit down and push you around a bit, because it's what I love to do. There is nothing better on this planet than what we do.